Congratulations, Creeper World 3. I think it's going to be interesting to see how this game shapes up. Because over time, if this does develop the modding and map making community that Creeper World 3 did, I think that the variety of things that you can do with Creeper World 4, with it being built in the Unreal Engine, with 3D options, with actual projectile trajectories to work with, the ability to introduce pretty much any kind of building you want to, custom entities, all that kind of stuff. If that mod support comes through, Creeper World 4 is going to be insane for the longevity. Like, it is going to be absolutely as good as Creeper World 3 was for the quality and quantity of content that continues to come out over the next few years. Live long and prosper is for fairy tales. In normal times, just slug it out and hope you survive to fight again. Okay. I am not super familiar with this map layout. I don't recognize it right off the bat. I don't know. Note from the map editor. Yes, I threw in some easing factors for the more casual players. Feel free to not use Hippie's Enlightenment Spheres for an extra challenge, or start the mission and wait 60 seconds before you do anything. Or longer, if you dare. And yeah, blame me if it's too easy, not K75. So the map author for this one is K75. Since I had to restart this map many times, don't get mad if you didn't figure it out on the first attempt. Or get mad, it was just a clumsy warning that I think this map is harder than any preceding map. Oh goody. So we'll actually be able to stretch our legs a little here. Which is why all of the enemies will directly target your structures. No more random spores or blobs wandering off. Oh, and one nest has a lot of blobs, so snipers may be useful. There's no hidden event if you build a lot of them. I hope you discovered the secret of the pyramid on Farsight. Map 2 in the demo did. It may save you here. Okay, so we can probably generate anti-creep if we can find the totem to activate on this. Jonas, welcome in, dude. Thank you for the raid. And the 11 with ya. I'm sorry, Unreal, not Unity. Unity, not Unreal. Sorry, I got super confused. Thank you, Roey. I did not play the first Perimeter game. No. No, I did not. Okay, so let's finish this out. Small changes you may notice. Everything that required Liftic in the previous maps now requires Blueite ore. So you have to mine it yourself. Hope you heeded the lesson about switching miners from Hippie in Ruins Repurposed. Similarly, I hope you noticed the decayable terrain in Home. Here, some slower decaying terrain holds back substantially more creeper. So we are going to have walls that eventually will break and let loose a flood of creep. We're going to have to keep tabs on that. There's two new types of terrain. There is a flip breeder terrain, yellow with gold markings at one map edge. It's behind all the enemies, so they get to play with it first, but if you somehow manage to get some anti-creep there, you get to play with it. So, is this going to be a flip breeder? Is this that thing that's from the CSM maps where when you trigger it, it converts anti-creeper to creeper and creeper to anti-creeper? I'm not sure. To help you, there's also some outer AC breeder terrain coincidentally near the pyramid. I wonder why. Not much good if creeper flows over it, but again, if you manage to get anti-creep flowing over it, it may aid in your defense or offense against the creeper. I'd be very surprised if anyone has read this far. From what I see, most players never bother reading stuff. Well, we are out of the ordinary if nothing else. Yeah, I'm on map 8. I had to restart this map twice before I stuck the landing. Okay, so we're basically trying to not die immediately, and we'll be better than most of the players starting this map. Cool. It's more like one of the flippable generators from CSM. All right. Well, without any further ado, I'm going to get in here. We are paused, and I'm going to take a look at all this stuff. So these are the breeders that they were talking about. These are going to breed the little bugs that come in and chase you. Totems need anti-creep from the factory. And so we do not have... We're going to have to mine the ore and the redstone, put it into a factory, and convert it into the materials that we need to activate the totems and do the things. This giant puddle of creeper here is probably the decayable terrain that they were talking about. And I don't see... There's not any... There's not an emitter in here. So once I kill that, it should just be gone, I would think. And then over on this side, we have a couple of spore launchers, 3 to be exact. 3 emitters, a stash of creepers, so that's going to generate giant tsunamis that come across. And then we also have a pyramid over here. So the goal would be to get to the pyramid and activate it before we run into the massive, massive waves that start coming out of here. We're going to need rocket launchers, which means we need ammunition relatively early. There's the missiles, and those do use the ammo from the factory. And we're going to need to put mortars up on this zone over here in order to start depleting this pool of creep, so that by the time this wall dies, we can hopefully only have creep across the bottom. The other thing we have is this guy right here. This inhibitor, I believe, is the thing that grows trees for us. So if we're able to activate that and keep it under our control and not killed, that should amplify the amount of stuff that we can generate over on this side. All right, temple does not spawn drones. No, it just spawns anti-creep, I believe. Yes. So now we need to figure out where on Earth we want to actually kick this off. So there is a pad over here that looks like a landing pad. I'm not sure that I should actually do that. So we can build over here, but that's going to get super sketch, I think. I am not comfortable with that. So if we go over here, we don't have to deal with an emitter. We may be able to, well, we would instantly activate a totem, but I don't necessarily want to do that. I think that over here is probably our best bet, because while we're in danger of getting taken out by this stuff, we're very close to start mining all of the ores back out, and then we can probably go relay. I think that's close enough to hook up to the pyramid once we start getting anti-creep rolling. I think it'll be fine. I lost the temple when I played through. Okay. If you build over at the temple, need to use AC. Yeah. So I don't want, I have to have anti-creep regardless. Let me actually see if this works. Can I connect? So I can connect a pylon. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. This is how we're doing this. We're going to put this here, and we're going to start with a couple of pylons right out on this edge here. Space. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, so tower needs built, tower needs built, tower, tower, tower. Woo! Pure energy build for the time being. I have absolutely no clue how long this will actually take to activate. It's going to be a little rough. We're generating as much as we are using right now, which is really good. Our use is slightly higher, but we're covering good territory here. I think that'll work out fine. So the end goal, let me pause for a second. The end goal would be to get this mining operation started. So let's go ahead and do another tower up here and here. And then we can start mining ore. So the miners we're going to want to stack in as compact a fashion as we possibly can to get as many of these in a given zone as possible. I don't want to outpace my energy generation at the very beginning though, so we're going to kind of be cautious of that. We're going to destroy this tower because that didn't actually make the connection. And this is something that this game introduced that the other ones haven't, which is total range is actually calculated vertically as well as horizontally. So if you have too much of a terrain height change, you actually won't be able to reach with the line. It won't stretch high enough, and it has to be line of sight, because if that's cut off,
like trains.
even if it's in range, it won't form the beam that you need. So that's got to be there. And then we just need... Oh, dearie, dearie me. That creep is already leaking. We may have miscalculated severely here. Oh, dear. Sentinel, thank you for the bits, dude. I'm really going to try hard not to armchair quarterback this one, since I have finished it successfully, but I will tell you that enemies show up quick. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing why people are taking multiple starts on this, because... to be honest, I think that it's going to be incredibly difficult to not do so. We're going to go ahead and spend energy on relays here, because I'm going to need stuff up to the front a whole lot quicker than I thought. I'm also a little miffed that we were not able... Talk about calculated. Golly. Okay. That does actually make the connection there. So we can make it up onto this plateau for a backup thing. Alright. We need a couple of mortars on the top here, which is going to be pretty critical overall to preventing this totally failing. And then 3 more there, and then we're going to do a couple of cannons here as well, with a tower there. Is there anything I can delve into that will expand immediately? I think that this... Red on. Yeah, that's not going to do anything, unfortunately. And this over here is going to start getting dangerous to my main building very, very quickly. Let's go ahead and play and see exactly how much we power stall to. Oof. Okay. We're going to... No, we're just going to let it ride. It does look like my generation leveled off. We're in the negative. We're behind on ticks, but it'll catch up. I would call it beta aardvark. I think that beta would be more accurate. Okay, so this is creeping this way. It does look like this, though, is keeping the creep from actually going that direction. So I think that's fine. Gen 8, use 8, 9. Ay. It was close. I'm not going to lie. It was close. I thought that we were going to stall irreparably, but it does look like we came out okay. I'm just going to have to start getting defenses up over on this side really soon. So let's go ahead and drop a cannon here and a cannon here and a mortar. That should be able to deny this, and I'm going to put a mortar up on top as well. Generation did go to 11, which I'm super good with. Smith, thank you much, dude. Gifted out 3 months of subs to Miso Bubbles. Thank you, man. I'm gonna force him to stay in here. You rotate your map view with middle click? Yes. Yes. That is super useful. I would have gotten there eventually, but you're right. That is something I should have been looking at. And then it's like running down through the canyon right here, which is why I wanted to get the mortars out really quickly. This is maybe not a terrible start. Maybe not terrible. I feel like we could have done worse. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a little bit more power generation in over here, because that is always the bottleneck, and the sooner we get this crap online, the better. And then we need to get our factory online, because very soon we're gonna have to deal with these spore launchers. 0.4% reclaim status. I'm not sure what that reclaim status means, but they aren't launching yet, so I'm gonna call it good for now. We're gonna let this build. Yeah, I've got, these are on energy. Let's go ahead and start doing blue. And then we need to get a... Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Pause. I think this mortar will survive. But we're going to have to get a cannon up really quickly to get this to the front line, or this is going to get wrecked. 9.5, 9.6 gen with 10 usage. We're actually okay right now. Woo! That was close. Reclaim is a percentage of territory you've retaken from the creeper. Okay. So this over here, not looking so hot. We need to move a turret over to that zone. We're losing out on energy. And then special, structure, weapon. Hold on. Where's my flippin' factory? Factory. The big button there, Brink. The giant button that says factory. That's what it is. Do I not have room? I'm gonna have to build it up here, I think. Oh, the factory comes with the distributor pylon. Interesting. That's kind of neat, actually. Okay, cool. So we got the blue light going in. Let's carry on. That got deleted, which is weird, but okay. And now that this is firing, that's actually going to start suppressing the creeper really well. Weaponry, cannons, nope, mortars. Alright, so we basically just want a lot of mortar fire on this leading edge to be able to clear that out, and then this over here will eventually get cleared regardless. Let's go back over to towers and test this whole shift drag thing, which I believe does work. It does indeed work. Cool. So we can go ahead and get that done. All this territory claimed. And then we need to move you fellas up. That is going to work. We'll go down one there. The cannon moved to the bottom. Oh, I must have misclicked then. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, so that wave right there, that is a real dangerous. Yeah, weaponry, 2 more mortars. Go, 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 go. Ooh, that is so much. Oh, and we have spores. Crap, 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 crap. Yes, yes, I see. Okay. And we needed snipers. I think that going for this is actually a mistake. I don't think that it's possible to shore this up in a meaningful fashion that will not immediately get you screwed over. And I think that extending to this plateau might also be a mistake pre-pylons. As you can't kill the creeper spawners if you leave the planet, it's lost again. Yeah. I think this might actually be a restart. I think that I can win this. It's just going to take forever. Because I'm going to have to recover from these coming down. So yeah, I think we take the knowledge that we have and we restart it and go a bit more optimized. And I know now where this is going to break out, so that's going to be a lot easier to cope with. We're going to go with our command center probably down here, and then expand all the way around with this, and then focus on this choke point here as the place where we kill most of the creeper, and we can protect all of this and get our missiles down a lot earlier. So let's do that. Is there no early spore warning in this? 3 had usually enough pre-warning so that one could shore up at least a bit. I'm not sure. That's what I was kind of trying to look at. The spore launchers, as far as I can tell, don't have a marking for when they will launch or how much stuff they will launch, but you do get an arcing trajectory that marks when stuff is actually headed towards you. It's just that you have a limited amount of time to actually respond once that happens. So we're going to restart. All right. Rethinking about this. They were not kidding about this being a little bit more difficult. Materialization, I think, is going to need to take place. You know what? Let's do it a little bit more central. We're going to do it right here. And then we're just going to put in one pylon for now, because that is definitely the most that we can build at the start, if we can even do that. And then we'll just keep expanding. We can store a little bit, so that doesn't particularly matter if we overflow slightly. And then we're going to keep going like this. Okay. Now it's time to go the other way. And that also puts us a lot closer right here. Doesn't allow us to reach up to the top, but we do know that that one I don't think will die. So we're going to put a mortar up on the top as well. And then this is going to start spilling over in just a second. So we're going to do that. We are running into power problems, but I think that we can get ourselves out of it. What's a little e-stall between friends, right? 5.5, 6 in the hole. I think we're okay. I think I can. The mantra of the doomed. Right. Okay, so we got to do that. I would start on top with my HQ and build 1 to 2 mortars to take care of the big lake, then go down and grab all the energy. I think this is actually fine. I'm pretty sure that this is fine. Your approach would be valid, though. Okay, so both of those need some. We need a mortar here. These mortars are very rapidly drying all of this up. And then we're going to go ahead and pause this. The terrain destruction did actually kill the units that were on top, which is really interesting. So destructible terrain, I guess once it's reduced below the level that's supporting the building, we'll take out the building on top. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So let's go ahead and get our factory online. We need that relatively soon. So I'm going to try to put it... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Is that really the only place I can build it? Might be the only place that I can build it. So we'll just... that was incorrect. We'll just go ahead and do that. Oof. Okay. I forgot to ask, what's your opinion on Into the Breach? Phenomenal game. I loved Into the Breach. It will probably pop back up on the channel at some point as like a filler game. I'm just done with it for right now. It's not a Brink stream if there's not at least a little power stall. Dude, you know how this goes. I'm proud of you. We're going to go ahead and start getting pylons across here. In order to fast track materials. Good. All right, so all of that is fast trackable. We need to start getting bluite down in the miners. Okay. Bluite. And then I need to remember how to do the stuff here. So that argent, I believe, is the ammunition that's used in the missiles. It is. Okay, good. So we're going to need missiles to cover each area. And something that I did find out last time around is that the projectiles will actually go over a dome. So if you have a dome right here, for instance, they will still hit back here. You actually have to have full coverage. It is not line of sight, which is something new that the 3D effects did bring into it. You can add more miners there by rotating and building with R. Yes, Roe, I'm aware. I just only wanted to put 3 down for the time being so that I could make sure that I didn't stall for once. Who would have thought that that could be a thing? Let's go ahead and do snipers as well. I'm a little sketched as to how those snipers actually got into my territory to begin with. but we're just gonna roll with it. Terrain height, not sufficient. Okay. Gonna play that out. That'll give us all the protections we need, and holy hell, that'll use a lot of power. Oof. The good news is we did have a little bit in storage, and now we've leveled off a bit, so I'm good with that. And now we are going to have a lot of extra mortars that we can use to clear out some of this other space. I'm gonna go mop this up. It might have actually been beneficial to us to leave some creeper down here to eliminate the wall system that's here. Oh. Oh, cool. They actually have to change height to fly up. They don't just go to a set height. I didn't realize that before. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's get, we are easing up on storage here. So let's go ahead and get more miners out. We don't need more energy at the moment. We do need, it is not R to rotate. Not E. Okay, so R rotates camera. What was rotate building? I don't remember. O rotates? There we go. O. Why would O rotate? Excuse me? Okay. That is a full miner right there. Much appreciated. And none of that. Well, nope. There's one more right there. Okay, cool. So that is the majority of the blue-white tapped. And then the red, I believe, just straight gets pulled. Yeah, it does. Okay, and we're manufacturing liftic as well. Okay, cool. Cool. So this one right here is armed, has ammo. The totem is prepared. We just need to hook up to this one in a couple of minutes, and we'll be fine. I'm going to drop these out to the front, and we're going to add more towers. All right, so there's the mortars coming in. We are loaded fully with ammunition, but we may not have enough. Woo! Okay, so what we just learned there was that if there's multiple that launch at the same time, we are not even remotely going to be able to deny all those shots. That is super not great. And they're specifically targeting my defensive buildings in this instance, which is a real pain in the buttocks. Let's go ahead and spread over here. Play it up, and then we're going to have to add more missile turrets because, as you just saw, what we had was not enough. I have to wait for the cannon to get up there to reestablish our ground. Oof. Okay. Which is going to leave me in a little bit of a painful spot because it's just going to take a minute to get all of this stuff repaired. Yeesh. Okay, so we got that done. Let's get that over there. Start getting all... Oop. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to leave it. Get all of this done for energy. Oh, that is not connected, but that's okay. All right, so we got all that done. And now we can connect all of those. Okay, so we have some holes in our defenses. Let's go ahead and grab missiles. And this is going to be a little bit overkill, but I think that if it prevents that from happening again, then I'm fine with it. Not a worry in the world. So we've got double coverage, double coverage, double coverage, double coverage. We're going to want 2 up here as well, and 1 down here. So that is doubled all the way across the front edge, with our snipers added in a little bit thicker as well. Because I just don't want to have to deal with this crap. That's all I'm saying. Don't want to deal with it. Don't want to have problems with it. It's all fine. All right. Run the mortars up. Run the turrets up. And then tower in. Oh, that's actually quite useful. Let me see. Will pylon reach that? Pylon will actually reach that. Okay. Oof. Just in time. Just in time. Okay, snipers are killing those off. We're good there. We're good there. Yeesh. That was not great. Okay, so we can get all of that repopulated. Redo that. Move our turrets back over. And our coverage is even. Okay, so now we need these switch to blue-white. And then we need to start with our landing operations now that we've been totally run over on the other side. But that's fine. That's fine. We've got plenty of energy generation and all of the tools that we need to make this happen. I'm just going to casually build an entire Suicide Squad of mortars and reestablish my energy collection over on this side. Shift X is destroy selected entities. Okay. That is very useful. Thank you. Tower. Connect those. And then these three actually. These three are not particularly useful over on this side. We're just going to need all of this to be connected. And that, of course. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. So with that done, all we should have left is to man our boarding stations. Okay, good. Let's go. We need to take the top of this first. That is the most critical thing, because we're going to need to activate that and start using it to have any chance whatsoever of actually doing something useful here. There's some trajectories calculated. Let's grab some more cannons this time. Some more mortars. Okay, all of our missile systems are working. That is good. That is good. Temple Reclamation Project, aka TERP. Yes, I wish there were TERPs. But unfortunately, and alas, there are not. So the idea here is to get, oh, well, that was quite some nonsense there, wasn't it? We're going to take these back and recharge them. We need this plateau and or this, because I think maybe... Let me grab a pylon here. If I go here, it's not quite close enough. Let me delete this one. Shift X, you said? It is. It is indeed delete. Yeah, so we can go here if we clear it first, which I think is quite useful indeed. So let's go back over here with these before we lose out on our property again. We're gonna need a little bit of a creative landing pattern here. Let's do that. You, I think we can probably take back for a recharge. And then that is no longer covered. So pylon there. Yes! Good, 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 good. It's out over the side, but that's no matter. Pull him back out of the creep. Once we get that connected, and pylon up, pylon up. And we have our foothold. Excelente. I think that this will actually hold for a bit. Pylons are set. Yes. Oh, crap. You guys need to move, and we need... Okay, it's fine. We had ammunition. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. There is not enough room up here for everything that I need to put up here. But the anti-creep is flowing. Good deal. Good deal. Okay, so this mountain is now safe territory. The tree spawn. Oh yeah, I need to move that, don't I? So it can start growing trees in other areas. That's definitely something that I could do. Okay, so we're full on generation. We're full on storage. The anti-creeper, great power. Also, tactics interfere. Choose visible and toggle flatten AC. Praise be the founders. Flatten AC. So you don't actually have to look at the level of that one. Interesting. I think that I kind of like it that way for right now, but I will keep that in mind for the future. Now watch me forget it. Can't really do a whole lot with that, but okay. We're going to go ahead and drop in over on this side. I think that we can clear a space. I think. It's going to be a little sketch. Just a tad. But if we can make a little landing pad for ourselves, that's going to make my life a whole lot easier. Can we? Can we? Can we? Yeah, don't let the turrets die. And the turrets are dying. Okay. We're going to, oof, too big a box. Too big a box. Too big a box. Whatever. Alright. We made our progress. We just need to get them healed back up and re-ammo supplied. Oh, or the anti-creep could just, like, come in and consume the space that was left. And it'll all be fine. And we don't have to worry about it. Okay, cool. So then we just need a pylon in the back here. Woof. Hopefully. Which doesn't get destroyed. Oh my goodness, how is that? Okay, it's dead. I was like, how is this not dead? But in reality, it was. It was dead the whole time. Just didn't know it yet. Eco spikes show where the dead trees you can revive with Soylent Green. Where there are dead trees you can revive with Soylent Green. I don't think so. I think it just grows trees, period. I wouldn't swear on it, though. Alright, we need 2 more missile gens here, and then a plan of attack, because holy cow, there are some rolling waves out here. Let's go ahead and get a full line of mortars in across the front. We do have the power to run it now. We're at 20.7 gen 18 usage on everything simultaneously reloading right there. I'm going to go ahead and move some sniper coverage up to the front as well, because that is going to be a bit important. There we go. Cool. You can kill the trees with creeper or by stepping on them with structures, and eco spikes show those places. Gotcha. Gotcha. Also, all paths to show all connections. Okay. That does end up getting a little bit cluttered, though. I'm going to leave that one alone. Okay. So the portal, click to build, shows installed ERNs, and number available buried. So locked for the demo. So apparently there's going to be ERN structures which are underground, question mark? That's odd. But okay. Like, I'm on board for this adventure. Let's go. Also on board for the adventure of getting a pylon up to the front, and then all of our mortars actually in firing range. Shift X to delete that one. And then we wait for the wall to decrease. What is... I guess that was a detonation... No. That's the hooked up totem. Those are the 2 totems. That's what's making that animation. You can think of them like particle fleet power gems. Ah, gotcha. So they're incorporating like a buff system this time around. That's pretty cool, actually. I know I've said this like 27 times already, but I am on board with a lot of the things that are happening in this game. Okay. So we're very slowly easing forward here. The anti-creep is helping to maintain a hold on this forward position. I feel like it's going as well as it can be. We are going to need more pylons for ammunition support, though. I'm kind of pylon spamming right now. Don't mind it too much. I know that it's not like the most efficient layout ever, but it is providing me with plenty of ammunition on the front line, which is something that's very desperately needed. Okay, missiles. Let's go there. Make sure that we don't get hit by those. Cannons to the front to watch the mortars, then we can move these up. I'm a little sad that there isn't higher terrain here. More higher terrain. Because the mortars actually shoot farther from the higher terrain, as we saw a bit ago. Kinda wish that was a thing that could happen. And missile coverage should still be good. Yes, missile coverage is still good. Good. Woo! Our anti-creep levels are rising by a lot. Whoa there, traveler. Oh. No. Hold on. Pause. A data log. There we go. It seems you might need some assistance achieving a dialogue. I've pulled in some enlightenment spheres to assist with the conversation. Move an enlightenment sphere into the creeper. Once it has matriculated, it will convince the creeper we are friends. Is matriculated talking? Hold on. I'm assuming that has to do with mandibles or chewing. Matriculate. To be enrolled at a college or university. Record with an official register. What the? Enroll as a member of a body. Oh, masticulation would be chewing. Okay. To admit or be admitted. Okay, so the enlightenment sphere, you move it into the creep, and then it's like it becomes enlightened, it graduates. We must approach our friends and show them the way. Do you know the way? Let me show you the way. I'm just gonna like move these spheres over here, and I'm betting that these will cause the creep to turn into anti-creep. So we want to have them in like the deepest of the deep zones. And then that should give us a gigantic wave of anti-creep. And we need to be ready to capitalize on it with a whole bunch of mortars and cannons. Because we're just going to wait until that triggers. And then see what it do. I think one of them already detonated. Is that the one that went right there? Or is that us doing that? I feel like that's us doing that. Okay, so it's down. What is it doing? Yup! That's exactly what happens. Wow. Okay. So that one would have been good to move, but apparently we were not well placed enough for that. Let's move our stuff up here as far as we can. We need to get down pylons as quickly as possible to capitalize on this advance. Get those down there. Get those down there. Cool. We'll meet in the middle. Meet that creeper line. Yikesers. Okay. So we only took... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that was not enough. Oh, that was not enough. Okay. We're gonna move that over there. We did have one more orb. So we're gonna move that into the deep zone over here and try to reclaim this ground. Woo! Yeah, we do have one over there, which is really good for me. All right, sniper, you gotta do your work, bud. Ah! Crap. Weapon, mortars. And then we need more snipers, because the snipers are having the troubles. I'm gonna put a sniper up here, and we're gonna try to pylon across to it. I think we can. Yep, we can. Cool. All right, so this is in here. That is a gigantic anti-creep push. Let me take these and go try to clear the plateau. And then if we can get that up there, we will be in much better shape. Much better shape. Did the temple die automatically to convert into the bombs, or was it actually killed? I think it may have been killed by the bugs. I wasn't aware that it was actually a killable entity. That is super sad. Although it may be part of the story thing where it's just like, nah, dude, you lose the temple, you gain the orbs. The temple was killed by the blobs, but it being killed triggers the orbs. Ah, okay. Well, that's getting somewhere. All right, let's take the mortars up to the top. As I mentioned before, they do get a longer range when you do this. And, oh my goodness, we can actually kill one of the emitters here. Hold on. Weapon, nullifier. Yo, Nully. I need you to hit that up, yo. And the Nully's gone. That's okay. We got the mortars in now. It's become apparent our companions do not yet see our common journey. They have lost their way. Rejoice! We have a great opportunity to return them to the path. Use these enlightenment spheres to show the lost ones the light. Move each into the creeper and behold the power of the true light. These guys sound like super creepy cultists, but you know what? They offer me a path to victory, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll with the assumption that it is worth the sacrifice. Okay, so Nullifier needs feeding. Hold on. Pylon. Go. And then once these trigger, we should be able to come down off the plateau immediately and wreck their faces. What is this on the ground? I don't think it's anything particularly special, but I feel like... Hold on. Can I put a miner on it? No, I can't put a miner on it. Breeder? The white thing is the breeder reactor. Ah, okay. Umbra Song, that does sound like a really good strategy. If you flip the breeder, that would be sweet. Okay. Yeah, I can totally see that. All right, so with the anti-creep push that we just had, that is going to secure us a lot of territory here. We're gonna go ahead and bump up, and we're gonna try to... They added the noise back in. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. The nullifier makes the proper noise. Hell yeah. Okay, nullifier out. That is way too close, I think. Might be the only spot I can, though. Structure. Pylon. Okay, so it's nullifying it. It does require constant feeding, but it made the sound effect, and I'm super happy about this. Nullifier. Let's go here. Structure. Pylon. Go. Pylon. Oh, we need snipers. Oh, we need snipers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And there went all of my pylons. Crap. That's got to be restarted. Okay, good. Good. So that should load now. 13 out of 25 usage. We're fine. I'm going to go ahead and drop down with a pylon here. If I can. Might actually be easier to go around. Yeah, we're going to go around. And we're going to try to kill this breeder here. I do need mortars in range. Oof. Oof. Get down there. Get down there. Thank you. Take these over here. And then we need a nullifier there. 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 And towers out. Okay, cool. I think that we have about got this. Nullifier on that zone. And then there's nothing else down here. So all that remains is to get this one contained, and then all we have to do, which might just happen with the anti-creep, to be honest. There's not a lot of resistance left. We're going to take a suicide run with this.
I like trains.
Just to eliminate this pile of creeper over here. And then pylon in. Sentinel, thank you for the bits, dude. I'm beginning to feel like I should have gone ahead and used the enlightenment spheres. Man, they make this easier. Well, I mean, it did say it basically turns it on easy mode. So it would be beatable, but would take significantly longer to not use them. Oh, crap. We haven't nullified this yet. Ah! Pylons, come back to me! Nullifier, nullifier, nullifier. Crap. What did he kill? Oh, he crawled all the way up to the top and just, like, eliminated the entire upper edge. You know what? That's okay. That is okay. We're just gonna leave that to evaporate, and it'll be totally fine. Gonna go for maximum land claimage here. Oh, the power income will be real. Oh, the nullifier. Crap. As it turns out, I did actually need power up there. Dang it all. Okay. So we got that in, we got that in. And that should be it. So where is our last totem that we have yet to power? Ah, there we go. Rift Jump is active. Boom. There we go. I did it starting way in the lower right. Managed to hold the pyramid and spread AC, but never used the spheres. Oh, so you started not at the midpoint, but like way down in the bottom corner. Okay. Okay. So our time was... Hold on. Ah, we finished the reclaim objective at 21 minutes and the activate totems objective at 25. And it actually tells you what your eco was at that point. Interesting. That is a really cool way to break out the leaderboard. There's more too. So activate totems objective, nullify enemies objective, reclaim objective. Let's submit. I don't think it's actually going to sort us here. So we didn't get the nullify objective. We're at 25 minutes. Looks like low end is 7 minutes. Holy cow, the hyper optimizers have arrived. There's a 4-minute in there too. And then at the upper end, it's looking like 45 minutes to an hour. So we're like comfortably in the bottom third. I would say that that is a good enough result. And then 20 minutes for 22 minutes almost for the reclamation, which seems to be faster than the average by a relatively significant margin. Most of these are looking to be 30 to 40 minutes, 45. Okay.
That is going to wrap everything up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like and share it with someone. If you want to support the channel, catch the streams, or join the Discord, check out the links in the description. Thank you all for being at least partially insane, and I will see you in the next one.